In this bulletin, HP asks to speak to remanufacturers about infringing microchips. Lobbyists call for government to print on less paper. And Red China is urged to become greener.
From across the planet, Recycling Times keeps you in touch with the latest computer printing news.
Hello, I'm David Gibbons and here is the news. Many aftermarket cartridge companies are still adjusting to lawsuits and exclusion orders seeking the protection of intellectual property by various printer makers or OEMs. Now, HP says many smart chips used in aftermarket printer cartridges are also infringing intellectual property. HP have already notified some prominent chip manufacturers that their replacement chips for certain models of HP toner cartridges provide misleading messages to consumers. And now they will share these and other issues with the wider global aftermarket industry in October. HP's Matthew Barclay and Elizabeth Porter will point out to cartridge remanufacturers coming to Zhuhai from around the world they need to check that the microchips they use do not infringe HP's intellectual property. Epson has made it very clear it sees a future in printing inks onto fabrics with the launch of its first textile printer. The SC F2000 printer, designed and built entirely by Epson, includes its own proprietary software, printheads, chassis and ink. The printer will cost $28,000 and can print on t-shirts, caps and fabric bags, offering resolutions up to 1400 dpi. It can print white t-shirts in 27 seconds in dual colour mode, and dark garments take up to 2 minutes using a white and coloured ink mode. The SC F2000 will be ready for shipping in November. Britons are being told that some government departments are printing 1 million sheets of paper every day. Lobbying group Two Sides claim government could save as much as £70 billion or $31 billion by 2020 by eliminating paper for interdepartmental communications. However, the policy exchange Smarter, Better, Faster, Stronger report that they are pushing also says it is not possible to go totally paperless. Not while 14% of adults in the UK have never used the internet and 17% of UK households are not connected. And a recent survey shows 80% of Britons prefer reading from paper than a screen, and 58% prefer to keep important documents on paper. When you think of China, the first colour you think of is red. But now, organisers of a new contest want to see government, media and public institutions in China turn the country green. Remanufacturing giant Printrite is encouraging young people to post images of environmentally friendly actions on the internet using Weibo, the Chinese version of Facebook. Entrants can also use Weixin, also known as WeChat, to post their environmental messages. Winners of the Environmental Innovation activity will be honoured at this year's Remax Asia show on October 18. Prizes include cash, printers and consumables. And I'll be back with more breaking news in just 15 seconds. And in brief, Hewlett-Packard is no longer a member of one of the world's most important benchmark stock indexes. HP has been dropped from the Dow Jones Industrial Average, the 116-year-old list of 30 industrial stocks that is considered a fundamental indicator of the world economy. 2 million pages were printed in the Europe, Middle East and Africa region every minute last year. So says international market research company IDC, who say 2/3 of the total page volume happens in Western Europe. And the number of pages being printed continues to rise in the Middle East and Africa. Ricoh is the first company outside of North America to be awarded the prestigious CompTIA Managed Print Trustmark. CompTIA is a non-profit association for the information technology industry. The trustmark was given because Ricoh demonstrated best practices for service delivery and customer interaction in the managed print market. According to Fortizo, Canon India plans to offer digitization services that will help in archiving and putting documents into a digital workflow. Canon launched its new digitization services in front of 150 CEOs in an event organised in Pune. Xerox's Kurt Schmelz says managed print services, or MPS, is the #1 marketing trend facing the print industry, and the OEMs are still in the lead. And you can read more of what Schmelz says in this month's Recycling Times magazine with IPM's Ali Orgachu on the front cover. Those were the biggest stories in printer and consumable news this week. See you again next week. I'm David Gibbons.